Doesn't say. Oh well. Wish I could change the name, but I have time. I'm letting a few of y'all come in the chat. We'll go down, we'll go down. Directly in the middle of the day though, so I don't think anybody really is up right now. Most of y'all are at work probably. Don't want to bust it down too much. Wait a little bit, maybe like 10 minutes. So not really. I ain't even wait 10 minutes. That's too long. My live's only be like 30, 40 minutes. It's like the smoking capital. This is like where everybody smokes the weed. It's why everybody smokes weed right here. Because clearly there's like blunt packs everywhere. Everywhere. Fuck it. Let's make this video. Ooh. So, you can see the location we're at the Alias Center. But, you know, we're on a bench. I'm sorry, a table bench near the forest area. That's why you see all this grass stuff in the background and whatnot. You know. But today, we're working with. We went to hemp farms. We got a dab tool. It's a really long dab tool though, really nice, sharp end right here, right? And you got the round scoopy end or whatever right here. That's cool. So, I like that. I'm gonna use it because I got that THCA diamonds from JK Distro. So it's affordable, so it's good. It's good stuff. So I'm at that point. I don't even fuck. Like, so as I sit down there, you know, it's a live one. Everybody and their mama want to come through. Start walking through and riding the bikes around. And nigga literally went back and forth. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh no. You want to continue down the trail? You just want to see me and then come right back and see me again? I don't know. Huh. Maybe it's because, ooh, I can't tell. Honestly, I smell peppermint, but maybe I'm fucking up. Right? Oh, it actually has a Ziploc bag on it. What that's inside? Okay, I'm gonna tear it. Wait a minute. I do have to tear it. Okay. Damn. I love the black bag. I love the 2016. Okay, as soon as I rip that thing off right now, it just started. It's like the music I tell you in the car. No, I'm about to open it. Let's see what it's talking about. Oh, she don't know. Yeah, we're smoking on this right now. We just bought this. Came from the post office. Is that Wesley's Wish? You know what I'm saying? Purple ounce. Hopefully it's purple, right? Oh. It's just coming at me right now. It's just coming at me. I'm excited. I'm so excited. Oh shit, I had to had to pull a Kevin Hart. So excited. I'm so excited. Oh man. How do I show you all this without spilling everything? That's what I'm trying to see. It's straight purple nugs. This is crazy. And it's not like shake. This is like smalls. Let me see if I can show y'all real quick. Damn. I can't see the camera that well, so I don't know if I'm getting a good look at it. I gotta show y'all in the sun. Now y'all can definitely see. Oh no, I can't see shit. How y'all can see? How y'all see? Look, we'll put on the rolling tray. I'm sorry. Straight purple. Damn. It's so fucking purple. Maybe one nug that's not as purple, but like they're all crazy purple. I've never had bud that was this purple. Nice. Nice. Okay. It's CBD, you know, with a low THC percentage, so I really got it so I can spliff up the rest of the weed, but it took too long. Tweedle Hemp Farms, it wasn't their fault. I don't blame them. It was my fault. The first time I had a P.O. box, they had wrote down the address for me that I need to put into the Amazon, and of course it's been like a year, so I wasn't like sure exactly what to put and all that. So that's what fucked it up. And I was experimenting anyway, so I needed to know exactly what to put. So it's kind of weird that they don't need the whole address, right? For like a P.O. box, they just need the P.O. box number. Kind of weird. Of course, I got my COAs, right? All that. My receipt. I can't remember how much it cost me for the shake. I believe it was about $25 at most. I'm thinking it was $25. And I love the fact that they gave you this list full of strains that they have. Tweedle Farms test results. So we got the Wesley's Wish. It is in alphabetical order. Perfect. Right here. Okay, it came in at CBDA 12%, 14% total cannabinoids, 0.2% THC. Terpenes is 1.9%. It passes all the heavy metals and microbes and pesticides. Sabaein, microcystine, and tryptoline, and beta-carotene are the terpenes in this. Oh, my bad. That's the wrong ones. Yeah, 12.6% CBDA. So honestly, to be honest with you, based off of, let me see something I've had before that I really like. With the sour RNA, that was really high. 0.5 THC. What else did I have? The sour brulee, sun grown, 0.5 THC. Seaside Special, 0.58 THC. I'm trying to see. Remedy, one of my favorite ones, 0.73 THC. No wonder. Oh my goodness gracious. I think I had Forbidden V. I'm not sure. But yeah, so notice of law enforcement, legal notice. This package contains hemp that was cultivated in Oregon pursuant to a license issued by the Oregon Department of Agriculture. Though hemp may look like marijuana, it is legally distinct. Both the terms marijuana and hemp describe the cannabis plant. Marijuana is classified as a Schedule I substance under the Controlled Substance Act. In turn, the Agricultural Improvement Act of 2018, the 2018 Farm Bill, defines hemp as follows. The term hemp means a plant, cannabis sativa, L, and any part of the plant, including the seeds thereof, and all derivatives, extracts, cannabinoids, whether growing or not, with a delta 9, which is basically THC, concentrate of more than 0.3% on a dry weight basis. So the problem is, it's not hemp. This is cannabis. Why? They just said it right now. They just, in their own thing, it says not more than 0.3% THC on a dry weight basis. And it's like you have the fucking things right here, and all of them 0.54 THC, bluebird strain. You know, Canna Harley, 0.6% THC. You're not making any sense. And when they started doing this, that's when I was like, bitch. And here's the funny thing. As soon as I sit down, all the people come over here. As soon as I'm and where are they at now? I don't see none of them riding their bikes or none of that shit. So, like, what was that about? I'm not saying I'm being gang stalked, I'm just saying that was weird. Alright. I'm just happy I got it. I'm happy I didn't lose the, and, it wasn't lost. Because they were a little confused when I was asking them. Man, these buds look so good. I've never had purple weed this purple. It's like, this is straight herb. That's wild to me how purple it is. Oh well. We don't have any bleezies right now. We're about to smoke a J. Let's not to smoke a J. Which grinder should I use? The pink? I put the LJ here this around it. Here's the old one, the new one. Oh shit! Damn. I said let's use the new one. The Oreo grinder. This grinder doesn't do good. It's actually really bad. Well, it's not bad, it's just not good. I don't know why these plastic grinders do this shit. They're just really not good. Really not good. I'm so glad today's my off day. I get 2 off days now. Thank God. Lord knows I need it. Here's my wrist. Okay. Let's try packing it up and see if that does anything good. I might as well talk about it since I got y'all here. I'm still taking the Peripherica, which is a herb from Indonesia that's high in phytoestrogens. And I'm telling y'all right now, it's doing a lot to me. I doubled up my doses from 1 pill a day to 2 pills a day because I just wasn't feeling it as much as I felt when I first started doing it again. And yeah, I'm getting some changes so far. Like right now, like my libido is done. And I was doing research, on Reddit and forums, asking women how they feel. Basically, asking women how they feel about their bodies and what changes they're going. Not changes, but how their bodies work. And surprisingly, there's a lot of people on the internet, but mostly teenagers, female and male, asking grown women about their bodies. And it's ironic because, we aren't really taught that much about females' bodies if you think about it. Like even some women are not even taught about their bodies on some carry ass shit. Like, Mom, why didn't you tell me? Saying it had a period and shit. I thought I was dying. Like real shit, But yeah, so right now for me, like maybe it's placebo, maybe, right? But I feel like my titties are growing. I also feel like the nipples kind of hurt, and I don't know, like the horniness is not the same. Like I was really horny at first when I first started estrogen, and then it kind of died off completely and stopped, and I was just like, ugh. Saying sex, ugh. Now I'm like, I have energy for sex. It's just like I don't want like the same type of sex. I don't want like this hardcore, I don't want this hardcore shit. I don't know how to explain that shit. I don't want no hardcore shit. Like I'm not super like lustful. I almost kind of like want something more sensual, For myself though, like I come off that way. But I'm very much, I don't know why, but I'm very much attracted to guys. I find guys more attractive, I find them really cute. You know what I mean? And I kind of just want that energy that guys give off, that tough, hardcore energy. Not even tough. I would just say that hardcore energy, that just that straightforward energy. You know, like yesterday I was looking at porn, and I didn't watch the usual porn I watch, which is like a lot of big booty bitches. You know what I'm saying, or whatever. I was feeling more like watching porn that had to do with like a guy sucking a girl's titty. I just fondling a girl's titties, and like I can imagine myself as the woman in that scenario, and I'm just like, oh my god, I did like, and I end up, no, like it's not trying to be too vulgar, but I end up busting, and it was like, fuck, I had an orgasm and shit to that idea. It's crazy, it's crazy. And so that's where I'm like, wow, this like my sexuality is, hormones are strong. They can really change your whole, you know, perspective on things. It's really wild. Um, but sometimes I do get very, very, very insecure, you know, because I'm me and I'm okay with that. I'm willing to accept that, but at the same time, it's like you do want to kind of live up to womanhood. You do want to do all this. You do want to do all that. I don't really know anymore about all that, but I do have some type of feelings when it comes to me being trans. Like that kind of sucks. I don't like the idea. I know I'm still looking like a guy, and that's what I'm saying. Like certain aspects of me, I might be like, okay, like my butt's growing because I'm working out or whatever. But sometimes, you know, sometimes I'm just really, man, I look like a guy, and I just feel like, man, like I'm still getting served and shit by people, and it's like, man, I don't even know. You know, I really don't even know. But then I don't really care anymore. You know, because I was even thinking on the way here that, hey, transition is really a process. It's really not a cut and dry thing. There's not a one way of looking at things. And I've been looking at a lot of Instagram videos, a lot of people on Instagram, and, a lot of black queer people or whatever, like, they don't even like I saw somebody who looked like a trans woman, right, in the face. It looked like a woman in the face, but had a muscular man's body. And they're like, oh, I'm assigned male at birth or whatever, but I like to dress this way. So essentially, they're a cross-dresser or gender non. They say they're a gender non-conforming male. That's what they say, but it's like, man, what? Like gender non-conforming male, but you look like a literal fucking woman in the face. And then like your body is a masculine, like muscular, not masculine, like a muscular built. Motherfucker work out too. I was just like, I guess, like what do you do with that, I guess that part of me kind of feels like an insecurity, like, okay, I don't pass. That's why I don't even try to come out here looking like a woman, or even express myself in that manner in public. But then, like, here's a whole person who lives their life like that every day. Like, that's just crazy. It's like I've been craving kind of like wearing nail polish again. But I think nail polish is kind of cool, to be honest. Like, not just only like, oh, it's so pretty. Like, I think nail polish is cool because there's some guys that wear nail polish. Or nail colors or whatever you want to call it, nail ink. And you know what I mean, I wanted to do that, and it was like, man, I can't really do that in public. And so when I see people like that just do that shit, it doesn't like inspire me. It kind of makes me angry because it's kind of like I'm jealous, but like my mind needs to wrap around it. Like, what is this, because when they sit there and tell you, you don't feel right what they are, right, is what they're telling you. You know what I mean? Like, you look at this person, you're like, okay, you're clearly a trans woman. You have to be on the hormones, something. You look too much like a girl. And it's like, no, I'm just a gender non-conforming male. And it's like, but when you wear a dress and you have the face of a female, even though you're muscular as shit and really have no titties, I guess, because you have man pecs, they're muscular, it's like, you know what I mean? In a dress, they kind of look like titties. Like, you look like a girl. Like, you look like a muscle mommy, like, straight the fuck up. And you want to stand and tell me that you're a gender non-conforming male? Like, get the fuck out of here. You pass more than some fucking trans women that said that they're a trans woman. And I want to get on that too, real quick. Like a lot of trans women that I see on Instagram or online or whatever are trans famous. They're like the dolls. I don't know if you ever heard that term before. And I'm not hating on the dolls at all. I'm not hating. I'm just saying, like, I just think that that's not me. I'm more of a punk. You know what I mean? I'm more punk style. I'm more, like I'm not one. I'm more natural. More of a hippie. So like, I can't really. I don't like all that shit. Like the long nails and putting the lipstick all around your fucking, your face. Just look like you have like, you know. I also don't like. I don't really agree with. Oh, you're just gender non-conforming male, or you're a man. You just like to be feminine and girly. Like I can't stand that type of shit either. Like that shit, I like being feminine and girly, but then like not all the way. I was looking at like tomboys, and it was like there's two types of tomboys. You have like women that are like, you see like butch lesbians or whatever, right? Butch, straight up manly, don't want to do girly things. And then there's like girls that are just like they like doing boy things, but then they don't not like doing girl things too, you know. And I seen that like in my sister because I noticed that yesterday I was talking to her and shit. Like she's always told me she's a tomboy, but when we got a little older, of course, I guess because female virtue, right? She didn't like really act super tomboyish. But I don't know. Talking to her yesterday, it was like she says like man and like dude in her conversation. She'd be like, "Yeah, man, I don't know." You know what I'm saying? She'll talk like that. She'll say something like that. Like this dude, some like women they'll use like guy lingo or whatever, kind of like that. That's kind of what, you know. And so that's kind of where I got my femininity from. Like my sister is a tomboy. So when I was hanging out with my sister or the girls trying to do girl things when I was a kid, right, I was learning from a tomboy. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of that right there. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. Look to the chat. Tweedle Hemp Farms. Tweedle. Tweedle. Like Tweety Bird. Tweedle Hemp Farms. You got something here. Oh hell no! Nah. Big ass bee was like, he probably smelled the sugariness and it was like, the fuck is that? What the fuck that shit? Let me see that shit. Like Peter Josh said, ants love it, flies love it, llamas love it. The fuck, man. You ever see a dog or a cat where you high as fuck smoking or some shit, and you think like, man, I wish I could give that cat or that dog an edible, bro. They look like they're having a hard ass day right now. Like I swear to God, this cat right here, I guess he must live in the forest. This motherfucker right here, like he looked like he need to hit this joint. He looked like he not having a good day. I see this little bowl of fucking cat food right here somebody made for his ass. So he ain't surviving out here. But these motherfuckers don't really want to be out here. Like, motherfucker like me. He just homeless and shit. It's like, man, what the fuck, bro? Just looking out every day like, man, fuck this shit. Like, he did this shit right here. They didn't pick me up. You know what I'm saying? Damn. Did y'all see that fly? God damn. Sometimes CBD be it. Sometimes CBD be it. I told you it's 0.3% THC. We got the well, not the real bud. We got the THCA. We got the THCA right here, right third, in the jar, ready to go. Sour diesel. But this shit right here, man, this is delectable. baby. That's in social media shit. You know, I make fun of social media, like whatever the fuck is viral and shit. So yeah, I've been on a weed craze. I ain't gonna lie, like I've been on a weed craze because I'm getting back to my roots when it comes to who I am as a person. Who I was when I turned like 17, 18, 19, and the person I really, really wanted in life. I had like aspirations and shit like that. Not for money, but just my self development, which bring me back to the whole tranny thing. So like tranny girls that are like the dolls, they're basically Barbie girls. You know, Barbie girls like I don't know what to call them, Valley girls, or like girls that are like Legally Blonde. If you remember that movie, showing my age right now, but you know what I'm saying? Like Jenna Alpha's like, what the fuck is, what the fuck is Legally Blonde? I don't know. I don't speak the language. Like what the fuck? Dead ass though, like each generation and shit. Literally, like I don't speak the language. Like what the fuck? Speaking English? No, but real talk. Like Legally Blonde, like that's not me. Like I don't mind getting dolled up. I love looking pretty, dolled up, all that shit, right? But that's not my personality. It's not. I like being cute and pretty, but it's just to lighten up the mood. It's to make things softer. It's to make things chill, you know. But like after that, you know, I have this very much like hardcore like seriousness, you know, that's in the background, and it's always kind of lingering there. And so that's that, you know. But I looked it up, you know, because I was bored. I do this a lot with like my personality test. If you haven't took a personality test, take it. I am an INFP. If you don't know what an INFP is, introverted, intuition, thinking, feeling, and I think projecting. I'm not exactly sure. But yeah, so in so many words, I'm a sweetheart, right? So, I mean, being an INFP is one aspect of me. I'm also a Capricorn, right? What else am I like? And I took a little personality test. They have a lot of little quiz and tests and things on the internet. They're like just for fun. But I like taking them because it's interesting, you know, see what type of person you are. So I basically learned that I'm that girl or the it girl, and the it girl is I guess a thing where it's like a girl that just focuses on bettering herself. She likes to exercise. She likes to eat healthy. She's into spirituality. Like, you know what I mean? She makes sure her bills are always paid. Like, she's on her shit, you know? And it's ironic because, I'm not that person really. Like, you know, like, I'm that person to a certain degree. But then again, like, a lot of me is, I feel like it's punk. You know what I mean? A lot of me is punk. And I think a lot of that has to do with the fact that I'm reacting to the world around me, you know? So it's like, I just feel like maybe that's the reason why I do that. This is crazy. I'm gonna get the whole ounce. It's like 20? Get the fuck out of here. And it's not shake. Like this would be shake. Oh hell nah. Like this would be shake. The shit I just grinded up. But this is the buzz that they give you, like popcorn nugs. That's what's up. Oh my god, I'm feeling kind of nauseous. I'm high as fuck. I'm looking at this little thing. I'm like, is that a bird? Yeah. I'm about to say, man, what color is bird is that? Fucking vibrant, like blue and green and shit. I'm about to say that's a beautiful ass bird. You know what my favorite bird here is in Texas is? I've seen some of the most, those red ones. They have like a mohawk and shit. And the black and yellow beaks. I fucking love those. They just look really fucking cool. Should be 30 minutes in. That's crazy. I told you that's why I didn't want to wait 10 minutes. I was like, why the fuck am I going to wait 10 minutes for? Let's just get straight into it. It turns into a video anyway, so fuck it. What was I talking about before I got really interrupted by myself? Fucking shit. Let's see what's in the comment section. I can barely see because the glare is so hot out here. The sun just fucks at my shit. Nurse said, I like girls. I don't like my parts, but I don't. I like other girlies' parts. LOL. It's kind of weird. Yeah, I feel you on that. Like, shit. It's really weird, Nerf. It's weird. Like, am I weird? I just don't think it's weird at this point. I just think like some people are a little old school, and so they work on like traditionalism, and that's like what's mostly on the planet mostly. So people do traditional shit, but not everything is traditional. Like not everything is set in stone like that. I only say that because I have some women that I talk to at work, and they're from like foreign countries, so you know they're gonna be traditional. But at the same time, it's like all that tradition and shit. You can see you don't like it. You know, like she's trying to be a submissive wife and do exactly what her husband tells her to do, but she don't want to do that shit. And it's like, well, you know, like there's a reason why women were told what to do by men. You know, there's always a reason. You know, and what I'm saying is there a reason right now? And there really isn't a reason. So why are you doing that shit? Well, she's only doing it because monkey see, monkey do, and people only do what they know how to do. And this is what she knows. But yeah, like my sexuality is weird as fuck. Like for me, I honestly feel like a lot of times I feel like a lesbian. You know, you know, I'll have that like connection to want to be in a relationship with like another female or whatever. I know I'm not female, but I'm just saying. Godly. I'm about attacked by mosquitoes. There's actually a comedy song, rap song, making fun of mosquitoes. But yeah, shit. I just like bisexuality. I definitely I'm attracted to women, you know, but it's not the same way now. I feel like it's more slower and it's more intense and it's more emotional, you know, like it's real, you know, versus like when I was mostly on testosterone, it was just I just wanted to have sex. I just wanted to bust that nut. I mean, essentially. I think these mosquitoes are crazy out here. So that was that. That was that. But right now, I'm very much asexual. I'm not gonna lie. I'm an attractive person. I know I am. I'm a very intelligent person and well-to-do, at least mentally. Right? I'm clever. So I know I'm gonna get somebody. You know, and I know how to use my power. You know, when necessary. Wow. Some people don't know how to use their power. By that I mean like they might overuse their power. They don't know when to use it, or they don't know how to break it down. Like jeez Louise, I can't stand bugs. That's really why I'm here too. But it's like I can't smoke inside. But that's really what I need right now is to be able to smoke inside. Because this mosquito shit is ridiculous. This motherfucker is fat. I just can't go inside because there's old people right now. They have like a little potluck, I guess, for like old people. There's kids and shit. So I kind of have to be out here. Kind of. Just smoking this joint. Definitely just smoking this joint. At least I got the fan now. That's why I'm really good right now. I got this fan. That's why I'm not dying. Like I'm not so much insecure anymore about like me being tall, but I am insecure about me being big as fuck because I see a lot of trans women um, in their timelines or whatever, and some of them on a drastic level, it's like yeah, you see them break that shit break down, you know, their muscles break down, all that shit. But it's still hard. It's still a long process, and it's like if you don't stick with it, you're falling off. You know, it takes longer. So that's what I'm looking at. That's all I'm looking at. Wow, they're like biting through my clothes. Hold on, I'm gonna get this offspring on. Godly. Oh, I hate these damn mosquitoes. Passion. They're attacking me. Alright. Damn, I can't believe this. I gotta put on the bug repellent because if I do not, they won't stop attacking me. Jesus Christ. And it's attacking me in the most awkward area, like my back, where I really can't like get to. Oh my god, this is the worst. I can't even much get to it. That's why I'm like, what the fuck? Motherfucker got me in the worst place. Ugh. It's a diabolical motherfucker right here. I might have to go ahead and put on the tank top first and then the shirt. Damn, I can't believe this shit. Oh wow. Okay. Whew. I had to do that. Two layers of clothes. They don't bite through my clothes. Houston, Dallas, and Fort Worth have the most mosquitoes in all of America. That is wild. That is very wild if you think about it. I've lived here my whole life. But it's ridiculous. You can't even go outside. But anyways. Okay. What else? I'd be that weird crush on drag queens often, but then it's like, what we gonna do together? Play Connect Four? Well, I guess I don't know that much about drag queens that much. Like when it comes to sexual, I don't know things. But shit, you always can have lesbian sex. That's always something you can do. You know, I do think about that sometimes. Having lesbian sex with a trans person, but I don't feel complete myself. Like a lot of trans people I see, and it's just like compared to them, I'm still in guy mode. It sucks. It really sucks, and that's what makes me a lot like having a lot of anxiety and a lot of gender dysphoria. But then again, it is what it is. So I'm not too mad at it. I'm not too mad at it. Let's talk about this Wesley's Wish. I don't know who Wesley is, but he made the right choice. I don't know who Wesley is, but he made the right choice. This perp is prepping right now. This perp is perping hard. It's so good. Something about CBD, I don't know. It's just, it's sweet. It's light. It's not the same sensation you get from THC. Something high in THC gives you like this anxiety or this rush. I wouldn't say anxiety really, more like a rush. It can turn to anxiety if you're not ready for it. But yeah, this doesn't do that. It relaxes you, but not like an indica. Like you want to like sit down and chill and not do shit all day. It relaxes you like, man, like I don't know, I just feel really like good. You feel euphoric, you know? I'm feeling really euphoric right now. I just feel good. And that's what I like about CBD. On top of it, this shit just tastes amazing. It's sweet, it's delicious. It's a little dank. You know what I mean? It's like the perfect fucking weed. The perfect like shit to smoke. Like you just need something to smoke. This right here is it. And I bought a whole ounce of this thing. I bought a whole ounce of this thing. For the low. Like Smoke Illegal said, every website you go to, just look for the smalls or look for the shake. There you go. But I'm not gonna lie to you, I do miss like trying to buy big nugs and all that. Like, you know, you just get sacks and whatnot. Maybe like a good like 4 grams or whatever, 5-6 grams. And you get that one fat nug and all that. Like I remember that. I miss those days. You know, you might find a really fat nug. I miss those good old days. Cause now I only smoke the shake that they have on these websites. Even yesterday, I actually got some. Let me show you. Yesterday, I went to the smoke shop, and this one they don't really. I've never seen it busy. I've never seen anybody really in there, and I don't know. It's just I don't know, right? And they've been in business for like about a year now, I think, a little bit more. They gave me this. It's not any weed. It's just a pack to hold the weed, which is kind of cool. Rick and Morty. I put the pack on. I just want to show y'all the residue. I hope y'all can see that shit. Like the residue off of that is ridiculous. Look how much residue that is. And this is the bud. I had to put it. I bought a 3.5, but I don't know. Tell me this is sus to you. Tell me if this is sus to you. Like, cause y'all, you'll be like, oh, that's that. Look, why does it look like? This motherfucker is covered in fucking white powdery substances. And it could be anything. Literally anything. It's covered in a white powdery fucking substance. What the fuck? It smells good. Now when I smoked it yesterday, it didn't smoke that great. It was alright. It was alright, but the terp was ridiculously delicious. The terps were on it just like, I was hidden and I was like, ugh, it's tasting like fucking dank. You know what I mean? It's tasting like the best weed on the planet. But did the high match that? Now, mind you, it was late, so I don't really know. I can't really say. But, yeah. He told me it was a 5G. And I was wondering when he showed me that shit, like, because he opened the jar, he let me smell it. I didn't smell anything. But it looked like that. And so I was like, I gotta try this shit out. 5G? Fuck it. It's called the Snowballs. And it was in a jar. It had a label and everything, you know, from a brand. Shit called Snowballs. So I don't know the brand and all that. Probably should look it up when I get a chance. But yeah, got the Snowballs. Those are delicious. Also tried the sour cherry, from JK Distro. and I don't know, I didn't like it. People liked it, but to me, it's like an everyday smoke. Because I ain't gonna lie to you, like I hit a first blunt of just that, and I mean it was hidden, but it wasn't. So I rolled another one, and same thing, it was hidden, but it wasn't. So I think that type of smoke is just an everyday smoke. You could just put that in a blunt or a joint, and just you're good. You don't have to think about it. By the time you look up, that joint gonna be gone, and you're gonna be like, okay, where's the next one? like, you know. Yeah, but times is getting crazy right now. I can't remember what moon phase we're in spiritually, but right now it's time to, in so many words, to clean up your house, clean up your act, clean up whatever the fuck you gotta clean up and shit, or like do what you gotta do. Any prerequisites? It's time to get ready right now in business, in your endeavors, in the world, what's going on around you. It's time to deal with that. Um, and find out how you're going to be able to overcome this thing, whatever you're dealing with right now. You know, that's the time we're in the year right now. In the year, not in like an eternity, but like in the year right now. You want to start, because remember, summertime is where everybody showcases everything. Now the showcase is over. Summer's about to end soon. Man, that tastes amazing. Even the dry pop on there. But yeah, yeah. Like, I've been trying to get new jobs. I kind of got a new job because I leveled up at my job. So there's things like that, you know. You want to really do that right now. Go back to school. People are going back to school. Kids are going to school. They're getting ready for it, enlisting and all that. So those are the things you got to start doing right now that are very important, you know. But for us adults, we want to put our money where our mouth is. And that's not just money, that's everything. Like, I believe in Rasta livity, so therefore I need to act like a Rasta. I need to eat my fruits and vegetables. I need to stop to, I need to be clean. I need to act clean. I need to do certain things, that I have put on myself because this is what I did to myself. It's like a lot of Christians don't think about not lying and not stealing, but some Christians do, and they think about it because they're Christian, and so that's like kind of the whole thing, Really putting your money where your mouth is. Wherever you're thinking that you are, you got to be about it at this particular time, especially in the year right now, 2024. This is a year of manifestation. You're not supposed to give a flying fuck about what anybody thinks. You're supposed to go out here and do it and make it happen. Next year, since people are behind anyways, they're probably just accepting themselves to begin with. They had to see it in other people first. They had to see their manifestations, and now they're done, contemplating whether, but that's still manifestation within itself. It just manifested in your feelings, like you manifested an epiphany. You manifested, the realization, and that's what's basically, what you utilize this 2024 energy to do that. But you didn't manifest what you really wanted and shit because you weren't there yet. That's also a prerequisite itself. So that's what I'm saying. Right now is the time to do that. Now is the time to start thinking about what you actually want to do. Because 2025, 5 is that limbo state. It's like, do you want to actually make the next step and go to the next step. Have you really do you have the courage? Do you have the courage to do it? 5 is also Leo, right? You got the Leo sign. That's number 5 in the zodiac sign. Leo is the sun energy or the solar energy, the solar chakra. The solar chakra is basically your willpower. Like, what are you willing to do? Are you willing to do what you have to do? Are you willing to do what you never thought about doing? Are you willing to try everything, anything, and more because you don't know everything? That's basically what you're living in right now. That's the paradigm we're living in. That's why it's so important and imperative that at this particular time you focus on yourself, and you're gonna have a lot of distractions because there's a lot of energy vampires, and this is what they do. So they're going to try to sit here and distract you and sabotage you. Really complicated right now. But honestly, I've learned in my personal experience of life, you can't be afraid to lose. It's always good to have a backup plan, though, for sure, if you lose, you know. But you can't be afraid to lose. Because it's like, you gotta fucking sit here and hunt food to hunt and kill another being that hunts and kills and shit things too to eat. But hey, guess what? That's what you gotta do. And so it's the same thing with this. It's just another thing in life. I think I'm getting a bust mouth right now because I don't know if you can tell in the eyes. I am extremely. I'm in a kush coma. That's what my homies used to call it. I'm in a kush coma right now. The joint did the most. Whew. My goodness. I think I'm gonna try to roll up another one. This time I'm gonna use my raw black hemp papers. Let's get smoking. And I'm only doing this because I want to see how it rolls. This is how we roll. Whoa. This is how we roll. Also a little bit of country here and there. I mean, what do you expect from somebody from Texas? I think every person from Texas has that one country song they're just like, yes, yes, or something like that. I swear. I've had thug ass homies that were like, hold on, there's one song that I like, you're not gonna like it, and then I'm like, play it, and they're like, okay, and they showed me, I'm like, yeah, I don't like this. There's like no rhythm to this at all. That's when I found out every black person has a one white song that they love. That is the whitest, most like, how that song go? He's like, something, something, here you go. There's a hood dude somewhere that's like, I love that shit. You know what I'm saying? I swear. I swear, okay. Man, this weed, it's just like, I like it. There's a lot of product, I'm not gonna lie. It makes me feel comfortable, rolling up a fat, nice joint. Like, I don't feel like an asshole that, is trying too hard or doing too much. I've learned with these papers, you have to roll them really tight. They don't smoke well if you don't roll them tight. This was a little too tight. And they're really thin. Let's see how the smoke's though. So yeah, we just chilling today. We ain't doing shit. We're not doing shit today. So I found myself yesterday watching a transgender movie. It's not really a transgender movie. I watch like different types of movies, but usually with a guy who is trying to become a girl who's trans, or I'll watch like a movie about body swapping, which I watch for some reason a lot because there's a lot more of those than there are like transgender movies. I really don't like cross-dresser movies that much because they make fun of the fact that this is a guy, right? It's a guy, and that shit kind of bleeds out past all the other shit that's going on in the movie, and I can't watch it at that point. It's too dysphoric for me. It's like, oh, nah. I'm watching this for Euphoria, and they're like literally trying to shit on the person for being a crossdresser. And I hate when it's like the more attractive and more passable they are, then they're like, oh, it's like the more of it's a gag, you know? The more of it's a gag, and then that's when I'm just like, ah, oh, hell no, like it's not a gag for me. Like this is my life, you know. So. And I don't really find that shit funny anymore. It's not really funny. Like, oh my god, it's a guy in a dress. Like, okay. The whole notion, what makes it funny is that, hey, this person shouldn't be doing that. But, you know. Hmm. Hmm. Nice. But yeah, what was I about to say? So, when it comes down to transitioning and everything, I'm still gonna do that. I just the next step is actually going to maybe to Planned Parenthood. I'm trying to get some consent forms for hormones. I just want to be in a better position in life, you know, to do that. So, but I think, like, if you can't tell exactly, you probably can see it a little bit. You see that? Where the cheekbones they're kind of more pronounced. My cheeks are more pronounced now. You know? This happens a lot because the fat is being just redistributed into my face. That's why I can look like a girl. A little more easier. Now, the thing about this is it doesn't make you high. So I kind of plateaued my THC level. Now I'm just getting straight CBD. But this is good for a joint. This is good. Imagine it hitting in a blunt. Imagine you mix it with some shit or some THCA diamonds. Like you made some fucking THC. It's just that we have high levels of THC, high levels of CBD. It just hits so good. It's a match made in heaven. It's like cereal and milk. It really is. Kind of canoeing here. I have run out of ideas to talk about. I like Lazy Susans. The Blazing Susans? Oh, Lazy Susan movie. It's a comedy, but it doesn't poke fun at the main character. She just lives her life and learns to have a purpose at the end. Good to watch. Okay. I'll definitely watch that. Probably after this live. I'm probably going to watch that after this live. He said Lazy Susan. I hope it is Lazy Susan. It's not a typo or anything. Because I thought you were talking about the Blazy Susans, the papers. I was like, hell yeah, fuck with Blazy Susans. Shit, that's my shit. You know what I'm saying? Like we queer, like of course. Like what the fuck? We get the papers that are pink. The fuck? Of course I'm gonna get the papers that are pink. But I'm gonna go ahead and watch it. Is that like a crossdresser movie or is it like a train movie? Like a crossdresser movie would be like you've seen the movie Tootsie. Everybody's seen Tootsie. Or just one of the girls. It's an old '90s movie. Like that's a cross-dresser movie where the character doesn't necessarily like they cross-dress for a purpose, and that's it. But then they get in tune with like women, and they say little things here and there that like we as the audience know have to do with how women think or whatever, right? Or the gender like barrier or whatever the fuck. And that's what makes it like queer, like friendly, but it's just annoying because after everything's said and done, like in the movie Just for Girls, like this motherfucker, like or whatever it's called, just one of the girls, this motherfucker like just like a girl, does all this shit like a girl, even goes out with a guy just to get a girl and be a cisgendered guy, and it was just like what the fuck, it was weird. It was weird. There's one way in the movie where he literally acts a whole grown ass man as a teenager, right? He's a teenager, but he acts a whole grown ass man. Does like he looked pretty or some shit, or like he like hit on him and was like, "Oh, you smell good" and shit. Like what the fuck, bitch? Like you don't have to do that. Like you went out of your way. You know what I mean? It's things like that. And that's a little comedy in there because we're like, okay, he did that because he thinks she's a pretty girl, but at the same time, like, does he want to be a pretty girl? Like that's what makes it weird. It's like get the fuck out of here. So why is he doing that shit? And that's what I'm saying. Like, it kind of creates this dissonance, this distance between like reality and like you believing that this is reality. But anyways, so yeah, what you say? So I think YouTube movies has it of still okay. I hope I don't have to pay for it, but YouTube definitely. I mostly watch all my movies on YouTube. Like most of the movies that I've seen, like just one of the girls. I've seen that one. I've seen I can't remember the name. I think it's just something. I think it's just one of the girls, but it's like just one of the. I can't remember. It's a good movie. It's a UK movie though. I think from the '90s. I like that one. That's like the first one I watched. I still remember like I was homeless, and at this particular time I had really just found out about trans people through. Honestly, I'm gonna tell you exactly what happened. It's not gonna be long. I was watching a conscious brother, right, on YouTube, and he was talking about faggots, and he was like, the end of the world, and he was like, and I'm thinking he's talking about gay people or whatever, and then he was like, oh, use trannies and shit, and I was like, okay, what the fuck is he talking about? Like, I was a little confused, and then he was like, people like Caitlyn Jenner, and I knew about what happened to Caitlyn Jenner because everybody knew, right? And so I was like, okay, what the fuck? They had a sex change, and he's like, yeah, these fucking trannies, Caitlyn Jenner and shit. He's like, people like Sydney Starr. And I was like, who the fuck is Sydney Starr? So then I did my research, and then come to find out, like, Sydney Starr is basically like, this black trans woman. And so it was like, okay, what does that mean? And so that's when I started basically doing my research. And in so many words, I went on YouTube, and that's when I found out more information in like the daily life, of like trans people or whatever, or the trans perspective, and that's kind of what made me like realize all that shit, It's for sure free. I pay for nothing. I don't have to. LOL. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna use the YouTube. YouTube's the the bomb when it comes to that. But I feel like a lot of the movies are not the same. Like I feel like because of the transgender activism and all that, and the awareness of how most trans people like act or react in the world, it, it's like the movies have changed. They're not so much like, okay, this person's a crossdresser and they might feel trans. You know, it's more like I'm just trans and I'm gonna do this. You know, so yeah, for sure. This week got me stuck. I'm not probably gonna put this away because I'm kind of tired of smoking it. Look at the residue on that thing now. That's how you know it's some good stuff. Whew. Smoking this stuff though, you know, smoking's not good when you transition. You can lead the blood clots. So I gotta stop soon. Or slow down. But how can I? This is the mushroom pen. I was on the phone with my sister yesterday, my older sister. Man, and we just kept on talking for like hours. But luckily, because of that, you know, I got on the phone with my nephew, so that was good. He's kind of like me a little bit. I think he's queer, to be honest. He acts very effeminate, but who knows? This generation, you know. Gen Alpha, man. Who knows? Gen Alpha. This generation's too much. Like, you never know. This generation will start twerking and shit. You know, like, what the fuck? Like, gay. You gotta nip that shit in the bud, but they're not gay. They're just, this is, it's what they do. It's just weird. I don't know. The generation's funny. But anyways, so he was telling me how he was growing his hair out and shit, and it got long, and I was like, oh, okay, what the fuck? Like, and then he was telling me like how his dad wanted to cut it off, and how he eventually cut it off, and I was like, what the fuck? Shit was crazy. But hey, it's all good. It's all good. I told him when he gets older, you know, or maybe he could show his dad he's more responsible. If he can show his dad he's responsible with the hair, maybe he can, you know, keep the hair. I mean, he's only old, so his mom let him grow him out, but his dad was like, nah, fuck that. Man. I can't remember the name of the movie that I was watching yesterday last night, but it was about a body swap. It was a weird body swap movie, to be honest. It was really weird. Like, it wasn't like a body swap. He just woke up as a woman. And a whole new life with whole new parents and shit. Like, I was like, what the fuck? But the part that kind of resonated with me that I think I probably stopped on last night was when like something happened and then this motherfucker started crying, and then they were like, what the fuck? Why am I crying? What the fuck? And then like the mom was like, honey, that's just a part of you growing up and like your body. Like, what the fuck? And she's like, I can't believe this. And I was like, man, I kind of feel that way though. It's weird. I never had those feelings before. Like, I can see why women are like anxious. Some women are anxious in a sense. Like, you might scare them or intimidate them very easily just based off of like, I don't want to explain it, like your movements. Like, I was basically on the bus and some guy was walking towards me, and you know, he was just walking, sitting down, but like I was scared because just the way he was coming at me was like really fast, and it just like, I don't know, I just was not wanting to fight. It was like fight or flight mode, you know. When you're a guy, you're on testosterone, your fight or flight mode is definitely on fight. You're going to try to fight. When you're on estrogen, your fight or flight response is on flight, and it's crazy. Because it don't make no sense. You're like, this guy's actually just smaller than you. Probably could take him. Like, I'm, like, I don't want to. Like, my brain immediately is like, scared, get away from this person. You know what I mean? Instead of like, man, fuck this person. I fucked them up, So it's like, what? It's crazy. I had to catch myself. And that's when I know, based off of my physical reactions, maybe the way my face looks, or maybe I tense up, or go like, or be scared or something. Like, it reminds them of a female. And I know that's what they feel like, oh, it's a female. And I ain't gonna lie to you, that actually gives me life. It lets me know, like, hey, like, you are valid. Your gender is valid because, like, look what's going on. Damn it. Bics need to have some type of fucking, like, something to tell you this shit's almost done. Because I cannot. With a big ass Bic like this, and you feel like, okay, yeah, like, I got a Bic, we good, we can go to the forest and smoke, and this bitch goes out. Like, it don't even give you no warning. It don't slowly start to go down. That bitch just goes from nice and strong to just dwindles within like a little bit. You got like 2 more of these before that shit just give up on you. Damn it. Luckily I have backup. Good stuff. I saw you in live a couple lives ago. I can't really see this thing. In the cute dress. I wish you could be fully comfy out here in these streets. I wish to. But fuck it. It's okay. I'm not too mad at it. I mean, I am, but I'm not too mad at it. I mean, it's just a reality. I found out the hard way in Austin that society is extremely homophobic and transphobic. I don't even like using those terms, to be honest. I don't. But yeah, because it's not really about all that. It's really about freedom. That's all it comes down to at the end of the day is freedom and freedom of expression. And so a lot of people just don't believe in that, because they feel like everything, like they feel like the system, the system, the culturalistic system, the money system, our lives are like in place because of this. Like, some guys think that, like, because men are men, that's why we've advanced as human beings. They don't even consider, like, women, in the way that their brain works. And then there's women that are just, over men. They're over men. They just don't care if men have something to bring to the table. They don't care if men are decent human beings. They don't care about any of this shit. When it comes to man's world, they just are tired of it. So, I get that. I get it, but I mean, that's all I can say. Yeah, but I'm not too mad at it, like I said before, because I'm not so much of a girly girl. I really like be chilling, like I like be chilling, like it's crazy. I took the personality test, right? Should I do it right now with you guys? I feel like we should do it right now because I have a charged up tablet. Let's see. We got a charged up tablet. We have hotspot. We could try doing it with you guys. But yeah, so like the test just said, like, it had pictures. It was like, oh, what do you like to wear? And it gave me categories and like choices. I picked like a hoodie. Actually, what my favorite color was. I put like pink. I mean, honestly, the choices was really bad. It was like this color green, like gray, fucking bright ass orange, like the construction worker orange and shit. I was like, what the fuck? Hell nah, like y'all got these ugly ass colors and shit. Not no simple shit, no red, blues, and greens. The fuck? Not even a yellow, you know. So I chose like pink or whatever because it was like a nice bright pink color. It said I'm the that girl. I am a that girl, and I'm like, what the fuck is that? I'm just a girl who is on her p's and q's, supposedly. Or maybe that's just where I'm at my mindset right now. That's what I feel like I'm at. Because before I've taken a test and they said like I'm the diva, or I'm a diva, and I'm this and that. So but it let me know yesterday. I talked to my sister that I have some supportive family members that actually do care about me, and they know that I'm not like full of shit, and that my family is kind of evil. Okay, guys, trying to get this thing going. Oh my god, we're at 13%. Phone's dying. I forgot what I was gonna show you guys. Damn. I'd be a STEM in lesbian. Hmm. What's a STEM? I'll just look it up. Cause that's what I do anyways. What? Who is the animal sound? That is pretty much like the crickets and shit. I don't know. Those are the crickets that be in like the forest or whatever, in the grass. That's what that shit is. Texas is hot and has all these fucking bugs everywhere. It's crazy. It's crazy. Oh my goodness gracious. Let me start. Let's do this test together, guys. What kind of girl? What kind of girl are you, quiz? Just put this in Google. You'll have like a couple of like websites that pull up. Honestly, it doesn't really matter. You can pick any of them. Oh, that's a smart one. All right. It's kind of slow though. I think I pressed the wrong thing. It's a little slow. Cause look what the family did to my fucking tablet. Smashed the shit out of it. Now I need a new one. Okay, here's the questions. What is your favorite color? Blue, black, pink, or other? Blue, black, pink, or other. My favorite color out of all these colors, I'd have to say is blue. I want to go with black, right? I do enjoy black, but black can get depressing, and it can carry a lot of heat, like literally just make it hotter. So I don't really like black. Pink's cute. I like pink, but pink is cute. It's not something I can wear all the time. And then I would say blue is probably the better because it's something I can wear all the time when I'm feeling like depressed or I'm feeling happy or I'm just chilling. And I usually just do blue when I'm chilling. There's other colors, but I think that if I'm gonna have to pick one of these colors, I'll say blue. So with blue. What is your favorite food? Pizza, salad, chicken, or other? I work at a pizza shop, so I'm gonna put the pizza on the low. Fuck no. Chicken or salad? Well, it depends, I guess. I like chicken. I do like chicken, but I think a salad has more nuance because many different types of salad, and so that's a mixture of different ingredients. So that just sounds cool. I would probably go with a salad. What is your favorite genre of music? Hip hop, pop, classical, or other? I would have to go with hip hop. Hip hop for sure. What is your favorite movie genre? Drama, horror, or comedy? This one's a hard one. Because I like horror because it's like more of a niche market, you know? But then again, I do like comedy. I do like comedy a lot. I like to laugh. I like to feel good. Comedy movies make me feel really fucking good. Really fucking good. Horror movies just really shock me and give me a lot of excitement. So I can't really say. That's why I fucking love comedy horror. It's like, honestly. Shoot. That's a hard one. That's a really hard one right there. I guess I'd have to go with horror because it's I give more emphasis to it. You know? I guess I'd go with horror. Ooh. What is your favorite season? Winter, spring, fall, summer? I'd have to say fall. Okay, that was quick. Okay, ask me some generic questions. Oh man, I'm starving. Those munchies are kicking in. Whew. Come on. What's going on? What just happened? Do something. I guess it just glitched on us, guys. I don't know what's going on. It's taking forever just to give me the results. Sorry, guys. I don't know what's going on. I'm probably going to cut it off if it doesn't work again. I think BuzzFeed does this sometimes. Okay, it says I'm a stylish girl. You love clothes, you love to shop, do makeup, and research the latest beauty trends. This is true. I do like doing that. See what I'm saying? Gives you a little bit of something, but not a lot. So I guess I'm gonna call it a day on this one because I'm about to die. I'm all the way out here. I'm starving, and yeah, I'm hungry. Okay, guys. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.